Hello, kumusta? It's Ligaya and welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I've changed up my intro a little bit because I wanted something new. Also, my old intro was kind of a mouthful, so I just wanted to leave that. And also, I do have a pretty exciting video that I have for you guys today. I have a couple of mods to recommend to you guys, and all of them are going to be linked in the description below. So without further ado, let's just get started. So the first mod is run when busting. So it fixes that annoying thing that your sim does when they are wanting to pee. Instead of doing that weird thing wherein your sims walk so slow as if their bladders are going to explode when they really want to pee. Like, it would explode if they just go a little faster than the pace that they were setting. But this mod actually fixes that, allowing your sim to run to the toilet to do their business, so less chance of getting bladder failures and cleaning up pee puddles. So let me just showcase this to you guys. And I've also set it to a very fine, like a very sunny day. So as you can tell, there's no thunderstorm whatsoever, because thunderstorm usually triggers running with the sims. So as you can see, our sim is gonna run directly right there and not even, well, maybe he's like walking up the stairs, because that's usually what sims do. It's like encoded already on their animations and whatnot. But as you can see, he was actually running to the toilet and not doing the thigh squeezy move. I don't know what to call it. I find it useful, and I find myself like having less chances of getting bladder failures this way. Now it is time for the second mod. So this next mod is for kids that allows them to play on chairs as if they're pretending that they are driving. So your sim will wear a helmet and act as if they're driving, and these are only available for these type of chairs. Like, I do have to check like what that chair is called. Oh yes, the living chairs. So yeah, let us try. Yes, it is only available for living chairs. It's available for these chairs, and you can have your sim do it if you click on a chair where the play option would pop up. So yeah, you can sit down on it or you can play on it, same as these ones as well. A fun interaction that I'm sure your sims would enjoy, because it would also give them like a custom moodlet. It would give the child this moodlet right over here. Now I look like an F1 driver, and yes, there are typographical errors, grammar errors, but I find myself not minding that much. Then our third mod unlocks skills and chores that are meant for teens or adults and giving them to children. So as you can see, my sim can use now this sparring bot. And that's not really the only thing that she can use. So she can also use the punching bag, and then also this treadmill thing. Obviously, children cannot use the weights, because how even? I found myself liking this one because of the animation. Like, it's so good, it's so clean, and they're not stretching at all howsoever. So I kind of like that. So let us have her, like, let's see her use this one too, because there's also another portion of this mod, and I did talk about chores. So as you can see, she's running and she's even sweating. So now let's move on to the chores that she can do. So your sims can now finally, your child sims can now finally clean the counters. And I just find myself, like, I just find that so realistic. And oh my god, I did not notice this before. They tiptoe, and that is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they are in fact cleaning. And this is just so realistic, because as a child, if you're not really rich, right, you'd get like chores from your parents, and this can offer like a lot of gameplay elements. They can also clean the toilets now, and I just would like to check out the animation, because this is the one that I haven't really checked out just yet. They would also get tense from cleaning so much, and this is how they look like. This next mod is something that your children and your adults can do together. Well, I mean, one at a time. And it is the hopscotch mod. So it is a classic courting game that has been popular with generations of sims. So hopscotch is best played alone or in groups of 2, 3, or 4. So just toss down the markers, skip the spot that it lands on, and hop your way from start to finish. And those who complete the circuit perfectly earn victory. So those who stumble find only shame. So this adds to their fitness skill. And then it also has about like 7 swatches, 7 colorful swatches. So yeah, let's just go ahead and check out the animation. And as I said earlier, your children and your adults can also play it. Oh, I guess you lost. Oh no. The way they walk is so funny. Okay, so now it's the adult's turn. Maybe, yeah, we can also drag it. So go ahead right here and play. Hopefully you do better. Cause I know you're an adult. I guess it was at 6. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, he's really gonna rub that on her face. So that one game had gotten her started on her motor, and then that too had also him gotten started on his fitness. This next mod is considered to be a small mod really by the creator, but I just find myself liking this so much, and it is the rabbit hole dates. So here is where I usually find it, like on the A Deep Indigo app. So you can have dating activities right over here, and then you can go ahead and go to a rabbit hole date with someone you love. It can be in the bowling alley, the comedy show, the cooking class, couples yoga, dessert crawl, escape room, pop-up museum, sip and paint, nectar tasting at the vineyard, and then virtual reality simulator. So each one does cost money. It starts at 50 simoleons, and I guess like the most expensive one of this is for like 150 simoleons, but I'm more interested at like the nectar tasting at the vineyard one. It sounds fancy, so why don't we go? Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. Okay, so I did not click him. It's supposed to be the both of them. You're supposed to click your sim too. So let's try that one, shall we? Oh my gosh. Okay, so nectar tasting, right? Okay, he's going. Oh, so is she. She's actually right here. Oh. Andrew is back from his date activity, and it says right here, luscious libation from Vineyard Date, the delicately sweet flavor made for a perfect meal that danced at the tip of Andrew's tongue. And I guess that's it. Of course, you would have different custom moodlets for every rabbit hole date that you go to. Now, this next mod is all about the typewriter. We have a vintage typewriter right here, and an antique typewriter as well. What I love about this mod is that you can't really play games on it, but yeah, you still can do social networking, but it's much more closer to a typewriter, which I love. So right here, you can practice writing, and then next one, you can write jokes, find a pen pal, and all that stuff. The same really goes for the vintage typewriter, but let us just have him practice his writing. And also, can you see that? Can you see those details? Yeah, I'm gonna be using this one a lot on my historical Black Widow series. I just wish that we had it before, because one of our kids liked writing is what I meant to say. Oh my gosh, the paper just went out of nowhere. I love that. Oh my gosh. Wait, I love that so much. That's so cute. I like this detail. And if you're writing late at night, you would need a little coffee to get you through it. So this next mod is actually the home barista mod. With this mod, your Sims would be able to make some coffee like espresso flat black, and then milk cappuccino, americano, espresso macchiato, latte mocha, ristretto, cortado, cappuccino, flat white, bicerin, and mocha cortado. Oh my god, I feel like I've butchered a lot of that. Okay, so let's just try to make some latte perhaps. Look at how pretty that thing is. Oh my gosh, let me look at it. So that's the latte that they made. And there's also like a couple of more variations as you've seen earlier. So let me just go ahead and make another one. Let's try not to sleep tonight. I like the custom cups so much. Instead of the boring white ones. Ooh, it has like a little art on it. Is that a heart or something? Yeah, that's cool. That's cute. It looks like a bean. No, I can't quite make out what it is. It looks like it's a head of a snail. Yeah. And even if my sim has little amount of friends, let me just show you this next mod. So with this mod, you can actually form a group of 50 sims. So the normal one would only have 8 sims, and it had been increased for at least like 6 times of it, if my math is correct. 6 times and more, I think. So you can create a group that consists of 50 people. However, there's also variations of this mod. There are versions of it where you can only create like about 20, 25. So I'll be leaving a link to this one so that you guys can like try it out for yourself too, because I think it is really, really handy, especially when you have like a legacy family, when you have so many sims that you're inviting to weddings to birthdays to, and you just want them to do stuff properly. So yeah, that's it. Now this next one is something that I find myself like having use for when it comes to storytelling, especially if you're starting a new save with young adults, is what I meant to say. This is the Manage Milestones mod that you can access via actions. So just click on your sim and then go to more choices, find the actions category, and there you can find Manage Milestones. So you can add milestone right here for the current age, remove milestones, and add milestones for past ages like children, infancy, teenhood, and toddlerhood. So let me show you. Okay, so I want to say that he's adopted, and then he was born at a home, and then aside from that, let's also give him some more milestones when he was a toddler, like he celebrated his birthday, he had a first childhood friend, he experienced his first fire. Then we can say that when he was a child, he reached like a childhood phase, he got into his first fight, he found the Sylvan Glade for some reason. I don't know what happened in between that. He made a best friend, then he got resurrected. What is happening now? And then when he was teen, let's just say he beat Greg in a fight. He had his first energy failure, and you can add milestones as well for the current age. So let's just say he found also the Forgotten Grotto, he had an affair, he got struck by lightning, and then he was saved from death. So he lived quite the life. And if you want to remove the milestones that you have given them, you would have the option to. You can have the option to, is what I meant to say. You can go to remove milestone sheets. So right here, you can wipe out Andrew's milestones if you want to start from scratch. Remove the milestone for all ages. For current age, you can have the option to remove it on the past age for like infancy, toddlerhood, childhood, and even teenhood. So it's a pretty extensive mod, one that I always love when I'm storytelling, because obviously, as I said earlier, I usually start when it comes to young adults or even teens, and I do want to give them a backstory like before that to make them much more interesting. So this next mod is actually an override, and we just need to finish, like he just needs to finish cooking this one first before I can show it to you guys. And you can access this override if you go into Pack into Sack Lunch, and also I'm gonna have him do it. So the Pack Lunch actually kind of looks like a lunchbox, and I just think that's so cute. So this is how it looks like. It's a Yama-chan lunchbox that I find so freaking cute. And honestly, if this were just the lunchbox, I would not forget my child sims. I would not have my child sims or like have my teen sims forget their lunches, because it's just so cute. I'm really gonna have them take it with them whenever it's time for school. And speaking of overrides and retextures, let us try ordering a pizza delivery, because there's something that I want to show you, and it looks like you've already seen. So the pizzas are actually improved in their textures, so the cheese pizza actually looks good now. The pepperoni, the Canadian bacon, the kebab, sweet corn, and the tikka masala. So why don't we order the cheese pizza, because it looks appetizing like right now. I wish you could order like a couple of pizzas at once. Why is that not a thing? And I know it's off topic, but look at this sim. What is she doing? Why is she doing that? Oh my gosh. Anyhow, okay, he's finally arrived. Right. So the next one I think we're gonna check out is maybe the pepperoni pizza. It looks so much yummier than the ones that we have, because what is this? Holy crap. Okay, let's take a slice. Let's take a slice and then let's see. Also right there too, it's pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh no, you're lactose intolerant. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I'm so freaking sorry. Where is the pizza guy? Oh, he just left to get the other one. But I'm sure it's worth it. Yeah, I am sure it's worth it because look how pretty that pizza is. Oh, hey, you're back. Thank you. And this is how it looks like. So pretty as well. So I do definitely recommend this mod if you're so sick of seeing EA's pizza, because I know I am. Then for the final mod is something that has been around for quite a while now. However, I just found out about it now and it has most definitely changed my life. I know we're being dramatic and all that. However, I've recently gotten started into making machinimas and this one is just a freaking lifesaver. As you can see, so if I hover over my sim, if I hover over him with my mouse, there's no more outlines, right? And that is what this mod does. So it removes outlines from your sims. If you clicked on them specifically or any object, it would remove the highlights on them as well as the food. Like, look at that. It would remove the white lines around them that would usually occur if you hover over them or if you click on them. And so that's just it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And once again, all of the mods that I've linked are going to be under the description below. So feel free to check them out and support the creators that made them as well. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye!